It's getting harder to survive. You've got to do a lot more to just stay alive. The pace is getting faster and the price is getting high, but I'm too young to die. An atom bomb or a nuclear war, they say it's going to end in 1984. All I can do is ask myself why and say that I'm too young to die. The future is approaching, they say it's coming fast. I don't want to see what it holds for me, I'd rather live in the past. I can't explain what it's all about. I'm told we'll be all right, but I have my doubts. I should be in tears, but my eyes are dry because I'm too young to die. Superpower aggression is what we don't need. An act of war could make it proceed. But if that's the way it's going to be, then we'd better prepare for World War III. Don't tell me that it isn't true. I don't hold with your point of view. We have enough bombs to blow this world sky high, and I'm too young to die. If we continue with the course we're embarking on, it won't be long before we're all gone. The bombs will start exploding and the bullets will fly, and I'm too young to die. Civilization has gone too far. It's too late to turn back now. We live our lives as if we're in a trance. Machines are taking over, we don't stand a chance. There are some who call it progress, those of us who couldn't care less about who they hurt, providing they get by, and I'm too young to die. What's so great about our society when millions are dying in poverty, but we all erase it from our minds? Still, I'm too young to die. There's got to be a better way. It's what we need in this world today. I don't mean religion, that's not my plan. The problems have got to be solved by man. I don't want to hear about revolution. What we need is a real solution. I know it won't be easy. We've all got to try, because we're all too young to die. You and I are too young to die. We all need to live before we die. Mathematics, this incomprehensible subject that comprehensively baffles and boggles the mind, is total nonsense to the student who is incapable to take in the concepts which are involved in the study of mathematics. Archimedes, Euclid of Alexandria, Galois and Abel are just a few of the men who have contributed to mathematics over the centuries. Men have driven themselves to find new formulas, new concepts, and new ways of expressing themselves with numbers or letters as it is now, which do not make words, but rather form a foreign language that no man has been able to interpret to its fullest extent. This topic has become ad infinitum. In the old days, when buses were horse-drawn, 2 + 2 = 4. But in this day and age, 2 + 2 can be made to equal any number under certain mathematical contrivances. To the normal, everyday man or woman, boy or girl, nothing is nothing, and that's where the matter ends. It can be neither felt nor smelt, seen or heard. It is nothing. But now mathematicians say nothing is nothing, but zero is something. Today's society is being bashed on the head with far-fetched, incomprehensible data. Mathematics is a subject that is needed, but must be kept in its correct perspective and proportion. The normal 5th, 6th and 7th former, if you ever get there, struggles through mathematics. Some students pass examinations, some students do not. Some students are brilliant and have an unquenchable thirst for mathematics, but for others, doom is their next-door neighbour. For many jobs or courses, students require a certain knowledge of mathematics and often have to carry on with the subject. But does every student walk around with numbers popping out of his ears? No, you say, and I would definitely agree. So why then should students be forced to do mathematics for the sake of another subject that is to be their destiny and occupation? Mathematics is a subject that is incomprehensible to the non-mathematically minded person and will baffle and boggle his mind. There is a portrait hanging on a wall that stares. It has spares for eyes that you can't avoid, and a schizophrenic mouth that told such lies that people began to hate it. They avoided the razory contact and kept the sadomasochistic magnetism they feel for the portrait well at bay. Like guilt feelings of a young adolescent, did they see the pain that lingered behind that facade? Did they see the hidden tear on that noble cheek? No, they hid their eyes and their sneaking suspicions, and they left the mirror to itself. My feelings towards certain people are immeasurable, but then someone comes along and tries to measure them. How can you measure something that's immeasurable? So why do they try? Some people just don't know when to quit, before or after they've put their foot in it. I mean, if someone wants to mess up his life, then let him. He can do it for himself. Whereas others go and do it for him. Shame, isn't it?